there. Marvelous. Can you hear me? Got it?
Yeah, that kid that I had took with me just had a hell of a time with that kid. I don't know if that up here one had a well, that was up 12 off. Here's a rotation. So
Good evening and welcome to Stratford High School and another night of Merriwood Conference Volleyball and a matchup against two perennial powers here in central Wisconsin as the Stratford Tigers are playing host to the Auburndale Eagles. And once in a while I may land up saying Apaches. I'm still old school, and they've been, I know, Eagles for about the last 4 or 5 years, but for I grew up with them as the Apaches, and they'll always be the Apaches, but their school mascot now is the Eagles, and so it's going to be a heck of a matchup here tonight. And coming into this contest, standings-wise, the Edgar Wildcats and Newman Catholic are both 3-0, and those two are battling this evening over in Wausau. And we will keep you updated on that. Stratford is in third place at 2-1, Auburndale 1-2, Marathon 0-3, and Assumption 0-3. Other games in the Merriwood Conference tonight is, like I mentioned, the Newman and Edgar battling, and the other contest is Assumption and at Marathon this evening. So, big contest here tonight as both teams coming off wins last week as Auburndale lost last week to the Newman Cardinals and took them, all the way down to the fifth game. The Cardinals won 25-22, then lost 13-25, then came back, won 25-23, and the Cardinals then lost 19-25, and then it went down to a 16-14 last game. And I got to watch a little bit of that last week, and I'll tell you, it was a great matchup between two very good volleyball teams. And Newman, if you look at the standings, stats, we're going to go through the stats later on here, but Newman pretty much leads every category in the Merriwood Conference. And so we're going to turn it over to the public address announcer at this time, and coming up will be our national anthem performed by the Stratford Pep Band.
To exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is appreciated, expected, and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your hearts for the playing of our national anthem by the Stratford High School Pep Band, led by Mr. John Rickinger.
Anthem performed by the Stratford Pep Band. And today's starting lineups are brought to you by Country Wireless. Attention Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second, now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. The starting lineup for the Eagles of Auburndale. Starting is number 1, number 11, Elena Steins. Also, next is Jalen Scher, a junior, number 2. Number 3 is Chesney Nagel. and she is actually 4th in the Merriwood Conference in hitting percentage with a .251, and she's also in assists. She has 319 assists this year. That places her 2nd in the Merriwood Conference, followed by Elena Richardson, a junior. Sydney Wolf, they're most likely, she'll be up for actually Player of the Year, I think, in the Merriwood Conference. Sydney right up there in stats here, as she is 2nd in the conference in kills with 269. Let's see where else she is. 7th in serving aces with 29, and she is 5th in digs with 174. So great year that Sydney is having. She is a senior for Auburndale. Maya Kutzenberger, a junior, number 13, and she's in the top 10 in a few categories here. Total blocks, she is 6th with 38 on the season, and she is 14th in kills with 98. And actually, she is 3rd on the team, while Elena Steins is 11th in the conference with kills. And then followed by Kylie Anderson, who will be the libero. And Kylie having a great season also, as she leads the Merriwood Conference in digs with 281. For the Stratford Tigers will be senior Allie Leonard, number 1, followed by number 3, Dakota Knetter, who is a junior. And Dakota is actually 5th in assist in the Merriwood Conference with 206, followed by Emily Zilke. Correction, Emily is not starting. Carly Pankrantz, the libero, is in the category also of, she is 4th in digs with 228 as she leads the Stratford Tigers, followed by number 11, Gracie Schmidt, a senior. Lucy Zaleski, who is number 7. Tria Tubbs is starting, number 12. That would be, Tria is up there in total blocks with 43 blocks on the season. And she's also 5th in kills with 143 and leads the Stratford Tigers, while Emily Zelke is right behind her in 7th place with 133. And Emily is starting tonight also for the Stratford Tigers. So should be a great matchup here in Stratford, as it'll be a battle amongst the nets here with Katzenberger and Wolf dominating there, along with Tria Tubbs and Emily Zilke along the net there also, as those 4 players pretty much are in the top 8 in the Merriwood Conference in kills this season. So it's going to be a great match. Stratford will start out with the first serve, and serving is number 4, Elena Richardson. And the ball's up and hit by Pankrantz. A fake hit by Wolf. And a big kill by Wolf for Auburndale. And Katzenberger gets it over to Pankrantz, to Leonard. Leonard gets it across. And a great shot by Jalen Scher to get that first point for Auburndale, as it was just out of the reach of a Stratford player. So Elena Richardson serving again. Wolf of Auburndale with a big kill, as Sydney Wolf, as I mentioned, she is 2nd in the Merriwood Conference with 269 kills, as Camille Sobolewski from Newman Catholic, who we will see next week, leads with 385 kills. So it'll be a great matchup next week with Stratford and Newman. Pankrantz gets it over. Pankrantz hits one into the net, and Auburndale takes a 3-0 lead. A slow start here for the Stratford Tigers. They've been known at times to start matches out very slow, but come back very, very strong. And as it goes off of number 11, Gracie Schmidt, and goes out of bounds, and Auburndale takes a 4-0 lead here in the first set. Still serving number 4, that's Richardson. Emily Zilke with a kill and down, and Stratford gets their first point, and they'll get a side out. And coming in for the Stratford Tigers and serving is number 4, Lila Yoder. And she gets it across, and we've got a net call against the Stratford Tigers. The officials for this evening is Nancy Shane and Harry Babcock. I've had the great honor of officiating volleyball with Harry and also softball with Harry also over the years. And Nancy, I talked to her beforehand. This is her 51st year of officiating, and Harry's a little bit over that, and he's been around a long, long time. And I asked him a couple of weeks ago when I saw him over at Auburndale working a tournament, and he's got 14 state tournaments in. So very experienced official tonight up on top. So as Stratford had a double hit, and Auburndale is up 6-1. Wolf gets it, and Zilke puts it back, and with a big kill, number 1, that's Elena Steins, as she gets the kill. She's got 104 kills on the season. She is 11th in the Marewood Conference. And that serve goes out of bounds. That being served by looked like number 6, if I'm not mistaken. That would be Alexis Goddard as she comes out of the game. And serving is Pancras. She gets it over just barely, nicks the net, and gets onto the Auburndale side. Pancras. And a big hit by Leonard goes out of bounds, and side out goes to the Eagles of Auburndale. Eagles up 8-2 here in the first set. Big match for Stratford, and playing around in the rough, and Anderson controlled that very nicely. Great dig, and Wolf, and they're calling 2 hits on Auburndale, and the point will go to Stratford as they'll get the side out. And coming in for Stratford is number 17, Elena Bangert. Elena has had a great season also, as we'll see what she has for points here. Nice save by Pancras there. And a big kill by Wolf. Sydney Wolf adds another kill to her total, as she will serve now for this Auburndale Eagles. And that'll be an ace. For Sydney Wolf. 10-3, Eagles. And that's out of bounds. As the Eagles, they're saying there was a touch. So Stratford will get the side out on that. As Stratford down 10-4. And Anderson plays it well off the ceiling. Wolf gets it clear across the other side. Little tip shot by Tria Tubbs, and Tria gets the 5th point for the Stratford Tigers. Tria actually averaging 2.7 kills per set for the Stratford Tigers this year. She's hitting percentage, she's in tops in that on the team. And total blocks, she has 43 blocks on the season also. So an outstanding year by Tria Tubbs. Pankratz with a nice save there. Tria. And Pankratz. And just getting it over. Battle at the net there. And Tigers going to come up with that as Tria Tubbs just out of the outreach arms of the Eagles. And Stratford getting back into this now, 10-6. It was 10-2 at one time. And an ace as number 3, that would be Chesney Nagel, just out of the reach of her. And that is out of bounds. And that serve was by Haley Weissman. Weissman with the hit. Tria gets it across. Wolf with the hit. And Maya Katzenberger with a big hit. Just inside the lines for a point for Auburndale. Auburndale now up 12-7 as Maya is actually in the top 3 in pretty well every category for the Eagles, and served by Anderson goes into the net and makes it now 12-8. As Maya, as I mentioned, with blocks, she's got 30. Zilke, and that's out, and makes it now 14-9. Phoenix Express LLC can help your landscaping needs for any project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wishes the Stratford Tigers good luck in today's game. Give them a call or find out more at phoenixexpressllc.com as Auburndale picks up another point to make it now 15-9 here in the first set of this Marewood Conference contest. Still serving is Chesney Nagel. Nagel. As Scherer gets it across for the Eagles. And as the shot is out, and Nagel picking up another point to make it now 16-9. As the line judge was just checking that antenna if it was still in the correct position there. Harry says, yeah, it looks fine. And a serve by Nagel goes into the net, and it's now 16-10. Stratford's going to have to make a big run here to cut this margin down. And coming into serve for Stratford, I think that is Dakota Knetter. And that's going to be a little long. And it's now 17-10. Not a good time to hit one out of bounds as the Tigers now down by
At Ridgetop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
Is number 4, Richardson. And Pankratz gets it over for the Tigers. Katzenberger. And she's calling it in, just barely in. And another kill shot for Maya Richardson, or excuse me, Maya Katzenberger. As Richardson is the one that's serving. Zilke. And an attempted block by Maya. And Stratford will come up with a great kill shot by Zilke there. And substitutes now coming in for Stratford. Hiller's True Value, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center, on the job or in the woods. Be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm whenever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. And the serve is up and into the net. Served by Lila Yoder. And Katzenberger coming out, and coming in to serve is number 6. That would be Alexis Goddard for the Eagles. Zilke. And a great little shot by Elena Steins to give the Eagles a 22-11 first set. Zilke hits that one out of bounds to make it 23-11. As Auburndale is just 2 points away of taking the first set here. Pankratz. Great save by Nagel. Zilke with the shot off the fingertips and getting it back over was Richardson. And it will be set point as the Eagles pick up point number 24, 24-11. Served by Goddard. Zilke. And it's off the fingertips of a Auburndale player. And it'll be Stratford with the side out. Coming in is Katzenberger and also number 1, Elena Steins. And serving will be Carly Pankratz. Wolf. And with the winning shot is Elena Steins, as Auburndale takes the first set 25-12 over the Stratford Tigers. And so we'll have just a little break here, and we'll be right back with more Merriwood Conference volleyball here from Stratford. And you're watching it here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
And we're back here at Stratford as Auburndale took the first set, 25-12. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. And whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth today. And Structures Unlimited, your fabric building specialist, supports Stratford Tigers athletics. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit structuresunlimited.com or stop in their office in the Stratford Industrial Park. And in that Edgar Newman matchup, right now Edgar in the first set leading 11-3 against the Newman Cardinals in Wausau. So actually, the winner of that will be in the driver's seat as we only have one more conference game, and that's next week. So the winner of that will be in the driver's seat here in the Marywood Conference. As Auburndale, as Maya gets another big kill. As Auburndale takes a 1-0 lead, and Maya comes out, and coming in for her is Alexis Goddard, as she will serve. Zilke gets a kill shot there to make it 1-1 inside out, and coming in for the Stratford Tigers will be Lila Yoder, and she'll be serving. And going out for the Stratford Tigers was Gracie Schmidt. As Lila gets the instructions from Coach Kafko over there. Wolf over to Cher. She gets it across. And great save here by Wolf. Wolf off the fingertips of Zelke. And as Auburndale picks up point number 2. Pankratz to Zilke to Knetter. Wolf with a kill shot. Good. Actually, Stratford was called for a net call on that. So 3-1 now, Auburndale. Wolf. And getting that kill shot is Chesney Nagel. The combination of Nagel and Wolf and Kutzenberger, very good threesome there across that net. Wolf. And Wolf. Pankratz with a really nice dig there. Anderson. And getting across was Scher. And just out of the reach of Sydney Wolf there. And score now 4-2 Auburndale. As Carly Pankratz will be serving now for the Stratford Tigers. Stratford trying to come back from that first set loss. And that will help as Chesney Nagel just a little bit off her fingertips there. And Stratford now down by 1 with Pankratz still serving. And Wolf with a save and a noble attempt by Sydney Wolf. And Carly Pankratz will tie this contest up at 4. We're in set number 2 here from Stratford High School. Ball up and the serve. Pankratz. And inside, great shot by Allie Leonard. Put it right down the line there. Put Stratford up 5-4. This is actually the first lead that Stratford has had tonight. As Stratford lately has, they've started out slow, but they've come on in sets number 2, 3, and 4. As going back to the Tomahawk match, where that went 5 sets. And a great hit by Wolf. And makes it 5-5. And coming in for the Eagles is number 11, Kendall Novotny. As this Auburndale team, only 3 seniors on this Auburndale team. They have 8 juniors, no sophomores, and a freshman, and Abigail Schmidt. So great players coming back next year. Of course, they'll lose Sydney Wolf. Great dig by Pankratz. And an attempted save there by, that was number 11. That was Novotny. But just out of her reach. And makes it now 6-5 Stratford. And coming in, number 17, that's Elena Bangert. As she's had a good season so far, coming off the bench for the Stratford Tigers. She's a senior. To Nagel. Pankratz. And off Anderson. Just over the net. Anderson with the nice save. Wolf gets it over to Pankratz. And a great shot there by, we'll catch a number here, number 12 for Stratford. That would be Brianna Sheridan. As they've got new shirts tonight and they had to change numbers here, so some of the players have new numbers. Luckily, I caught that before this contest started. Otherwise, we would have never known who number 12 was tonight. So, as Tria gets it over. Nice block by Tria. And another one. Determination there by Tria Tubbs, as she just hung right in there, right at the net, as she had 3 hits back and forth, and she gets the point out of it to give Stratford an 8-5 lead. Great job by Tria. And 4 hits, as Abigail Schmidt, the freshman, could not get it over the net. And Auburndale is going to take a timeout, so we're going to take one also. And you're watching Merriwood Conference Volleyball for here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
And we're back here at Stratford, and we're going to tell you about Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today and tell Brad and Carrie, tell them Mike Steinwegner sent you. And a beautiful kill shot by number 3, that's Chesney Nagel, and gives the Eagles back into this contest. Entering it now for the Eagles is number 13. That's Maya Katzenberger. Tria to Pankratz. Pankratz gets it over to Anderson. And Maya Katzenberger gets it over. Tria gets it over. Very fast pace here. In the back row getting there is Yoder. Anderson. And Maya gets it over for another point for the for the Auburndale Eagles, and it's now 9-7 side out with Kylie Anderson, the libero, now serving. Just gets it over. Tria. Katzenberger, Tria save, or actually that was Bangert with that great save. Great block by Tria on that hit by Katzenberger. And that shot is in for the Eagles to make it 9-8. Great contest going on here. Edgar now ahead 22-10 up at Wausau. Very surprising. And served by Anderson goes into the net. But actually, Edgar is actually ranked 4th in Max Prep's state poll. And one of the top teams in the central Wisconsin area, with Mosinee being number 1, Stevens Point number 2. But Stratford is number 7th in the central Wisconsin area, rankings by Max Preps. And served by the Tigers goes into the net, and Auburndale picks up the point to make it 10-9. And great serve there. Tria gets it over. Nagel, Anderson to Wolf. Wolf with the kill. Good. 10-all. Actually, this last weekend I worked a JV tournament over in Auburndale, and I had Sydney Wolf and Maya Katzenberger as line judges over there. So it was a great time over there. So great tournament that Auburndale runs for the JV players. And 2 weeks ago I was up there for the varsity contest. So great tournament that Auburndale runs every year up there, and hope I can make it a few more years to get back there. So Bangert. Nice save by Nagel. And that one's way out of bounds by Wolf. And ties this contest up at 11. We're in the second set. Auburndale took the first 25-12. Now serving Tria Tubbs to Wolf. Nagel. And Scher. Great save there by Stratford. And as Maya hits it into the net and gives Stratford a 12-11 lead now here in set number 2. Tria hits that one out of bounds, and we're knotted up at 12. And the first set is done over at Wausau as Edgar took the first one, 25-12. And just getting it over. Anderson. And Wolf with the kill. She averages almost 3 kills a set, as she's one of the top players in the Marewood Conference here. And that's out of bounds. And it's now 14-12. Ball is up and across to Pankratz. To Bangert. And into the net. Attempted kill shot there by the Stratford Tigers. Makes it 15-12. As Richardson is serving for the Auburndale Eagles. Bangert. Anderson. Wolf with the save. Getting it over his share. Zilke. Nice block by Wolf. Anderson. Wolf. In. Point. Eagles. 16-12. Eagles. Still serving, Elena Richardson. Pankratz to Zilke. Anderson from the back row. Wolf. Nice block by Zilke. Wolf. And it's out and timeout Stratford as they will take their first here in set number 2 with Auburndale leading 17-12. And you're watching Marewood Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
And we're back here at Stratford. And a little baseball going on. The regular season over with now. And the American League Wildcard Series started today as the Detroit Tigers lining up beating Cleveland Guardians 2-1. And surprising Detroit has gotten going as they lost, actually only won 2 of their last 10 ball games to get into the playoffs. Just beat the Astros out. And the Cubbies won today 3-1 to take a 1-0 lead. And last I had seen, it was in the bottom of the 5th, and the Yankees were leading 1-0 against Boston. So, and the Dodgers and Cincinnati will go at it from Los Angeles later on tonight, starting at 8:08 our time. So I'll catch that on the way home on Sirius XM. So baseball season in the playoffs now. So Brewers are in it, Blue Jays are in it. I'm hoping for a Brewers Blue Jays World Series. That would be really great. And back here at action, Anderson. Beautiful save by Weisman. Zilke getting it over to Anderson, to Wolf. Wolf to Weisman in the back row. Wolf, great hit by Weisman, but out of bounds, and it makes it now 18-13. Eagles out in front. This is a big matchup here for Stratford, because if Edgar would lose to Wausau tonight and put Wausau in first place, next week the Stratford Tigers would take on Wausau, and if they beat Wausau, it could land up in a 3-way tie, as there is only 5 conference games in the Merriwood Conference, and the conference ends next week, and we're just actually about 3 weeks away of playoff tournament time, as the seeds will come out that weekend of the 11th and 12th of October, of where everybody's going to play during tournament time. Anderson with a nice hit from the back row. Wolf, nice dig there by Yoder. Yoder with the hit. And great block by Wolf, and gives Stratford, as the ball will go over to the Eagles here with a 19-14 lead. As that serve goes off the fingertips of Yoder and makes it now 20-14. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. And assist, and it'll go off the fingertips of a Stratford player. Ball went out of bounds, but it went off an attempted block by Stratford and gives Auburndale a 21-14 lead. As that call made by Harry Babcock. And the hit goes into the net, and it's now 22-14. As both of these sets moving right along. It's only 7:37 here in the evening. Zilke with a great kill. As Stratford has missed that all night long, as Zilke comes out and Tria Tubbs comes in. And Carly Pankratz now serving for the Stratford Tigers. We're here in the second set. And Wolf with another, as it goes into the net with that attempted shot by Sydney Wolf. Pankratz with the serve. And Nagel gets the point out of that one. As Stratford could not get it over the net. 23-16. Auburndale just 2 points away of taking set number 2. Coming in for the Eagles, number 10, Abigail Schmidt, the freshman. As Wolf hits it into the net. Makes it now 23-17. And coming in for Leonard is number 17, Elena Bangert. Stratford down by 6. Anderson. And we've got a net call against number 2. That would be Jalen Scher. As I saw her backing up there, and I thought she was getting a little too close to that net. Makes it now 23, and we have a timeout by Auburndale as they want to talk about it here. And so we're going to take a quick break here also, and we'll be right back with more Merriwood Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
And we're back. A quick timeout by Auburndale. And serving is Bangert. The back row of Anderson and Nagel. And Auburndale will pick up the point and set point. Now coming up 24-18. B&BD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient locations in Wisconsin at Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at bigbeardown.com. And Anderson with the serve into the back row. Bangert. And up and just getting it over. And Maddie Kranig getting that shot across and giving Stratford their 19th point. And coming in for Stratford, number 11, Gracie Schmidt. And serving for Stratford is number 5, Haley Weisman. Anderson gets in the back. And noble attempt there by Abigail Schmidt, but just out of her reach. Makes this contest now 24-20 as Stratford trying to get back into this to take the second set. Anderson, Katzenberger, and they're saying it was out. Must have went off the antenna. And it's now 24-21. Just over the net, and Stratford right back in this, 24-22. Never say die, as Stratford has come back many times this year. And that's out of bounds, and that is set point, goes to Auburndale, and it's 25-22 Auburndale. And so we'll be right back with more action in set number 3 here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Time, and Whitetail Magic. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait. By the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at bigbeardown.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
And we're back here at Stratford as Auburndale has taken set number 2, 25-22, to go up 2 games to none. And Auburndale will start set 3 here. And when buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue or brockanddecker.com and like them on Facebook. And the first point's going to go to Auburndale as they jump out to a 1-0 lead here. Before you go to the Tigers home football game, stop at the Cellar in Stratford for their Friday fish fry, and we will be in Stratford Friday night for the contest with Marathon and Stratford. And then after the game, stop at the Cellar to celebrate another Tigers victory. Bring your game program for any Tigers football or volleyball game for a free drink, and tell them Zaleski Sports sent you. And the Cellar Sports Bar and Grill in Stratford as Auburndale picks up point number 2 here in set number 3 as Auburndale up 2-0. And the hit by Leonard goes into the net for the 3rd point for Auburndale. Auburndale just looking flat tonight against the Auburndale Eagles here. These two teams have met a few times in tournament action, in tournaments played in around the area, and it's pretty been kind of a split between the two. And I know coming up, in fact, this weekend, I think, let's see, Auburndale and Stratford will be going over this Saturday over to Hudson. And it's Hudson, Osceola, Edgar, Auburndale, St. Croix Falls, Prairie Farm, and Stratford in the Hudson tournament. And Stratford will be in action on Thursday night when they travel up to Rib Lake to take on the Rib Lake Redmen. And so they're going to be busy this week. And Auburndale playing in that tournament also. So it'll be a great contest up there in Hudson. And most likely Stratford and Auburndale will be facing each other again, or even Edgar. And 3 very good teams, I would say. You know, you've got Wausau Newman in there also, and this conference is very, very tough. So after the timeout now here by Stratford. And Wolf, and a beautiful block by Leonard. Comes with the beautiful block, and Stratford gets their first point to make it 5-1. And now serving for the Tigers is Lila Yoder. And coming in also for the Tigers is number 12, Brianna Sheridan. As Maya's little shot just on the opposite side of the line there. The expression on her face was like, oh my gosh, that was out by about a half inch. But and off the hands of Richardson, and Stratford now only down by 2, 5-3. Anderson, and a nice little dink shot right in as Zilke goes up and blocks that one down for a point, make it 5-4. Stratford's going to have to make a big, big comeback here as they are down 2-0. They were down 2-1 against Tomahawk. And just out, and Auburndale takes a 6-4 lead as Stratford came back to win that against Tomahawk in 5 sets. Great win for the Stratford Tigers. As I mentioned, they will be going up to Rib Lake this Thursday, and then that tournament over in Hudson. So, and that one is in as Stratford says we want to stay in this yet. So Zilke comes out, Tubbs comes in, and Kutzenberger comes out. And who came also out? Number 6, Alex Goddard came out also for Auburndale. As Scher pushes that one across the net. Wolf. Back to Wolf. And it's out of bounds. and makes it 6-6. You know, it doesn't matter when these two teams meet. It doesn't matter what sport. They're competitive against each other all the time. So a big point by Auburndale there to give the Eagles a 7-6 lead. And an ace by the Eagles by Jalen Scher. Set up. Wolf gets it over. Nice hit in the backcourt there by Yoder. And just getting it across is Nagel. Nagel with a nice save. Steins gets it across. And Tria. Wolf. Nice save, Pankratz. And it won't be enough. As just a little bit too much on that power hit by Wolf. As a couple players from Stratford off balance there as the ball goes against the back wall. Gives Auburndale a 9-6 lead. Tria to the back row with Anderson hitting to Richardson. Pankratz. And 12, that's Sheridan. Nagel. Richardson gets it across. And into the net. As Leonard's shot goes into the net to give Auburndale a 10-6 lead. And serving now for the Eagles is number 2, Jalen Scher. And she gets it across. Tria. As it hits the antenna there. And that is out, makes it 11-6. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big and trusted local affordable service. As Auburndale starting to kind of run the table here. And Scher still serving. Pankratz. Tria gets it over with a nice save there. Steins into the net. No good, and point for Stratford, make it 12-7. Whether you need new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. And serving for the Tigers now is number 17, Elena Bangert. Ball up and across the net to Anderson. Anderson gets it over to Pankratz. And off of Tria's fingertips and down for a point for the Eagles, 13-7 now. Coming in for Auburndale is number 10, Abigail Schmidt. And serving is Sydney Wolf. And up and into the net. And up at Wausau, Newman Catholic leading Edgar 23-18. So could be tying that up at one set apiece up there. A battle for first place up in Wausau. And Wolf gets it to Anderson. She gets it across for the Eagles. Wolf. Great shot by Scher and gives the Eagles another point. Makes it now 14-8. A Attention Stratford area residents, Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second. Now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. And Stratford picks up a point and makes it now 14-9 here in the third set as Pankratz comes out and Tria Tubbs is about to serve. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. That's Fleet Farm in Marshfield. And a shot by Wolf off the roof up there, off one of the beams and down. So the Auburndale Eagles really had no play to get at that. So it's 14-10 now. Stratford coming back. Anderson. And a shot by Nagel is good. Off a Stratford player and goes out of bounds. Coming in is Carly Pankratz. And the Eagles take a 15-10 lead here in set number 3. And Wausau Newman took the next set. I'm not sure what the score was, but they took the next set, so it's all tied up at 1 in Wausau. And great block by the Eagles to make it 16-10. And serving is number 2. That's Jalen Scher. And we've got a whistle. We had somebody backing into the net, number 11. Gracie Schmidt, as it happened right in front of Harry Babcock, as Auburndale will pick up point number 17. And into the net, and trying to save that is Bangert. And timeout, Stratford, and we'll take a timeout also. And you're watching Marewood Conference Volleyball here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
And we are back here at Stratford, and with Auburndale leading 18-10 here in set number 3, and Auburndale leading 2-0. Next week, Auburndale will be going to Marathon to end their conference season, and Newman will be at Stratford, and off the fingers of the Eagles. And Assumption will be at Edgar next week. So that will be the end of the conference season. And let's see. Auburndale's got one actually game left, a non-conference game, October 16th when they travel to Pittsville in that contest. And Stratford, besides that tournament at Hudson, beautiful shot, beautiful block by Katzenberger as Emily Zilke tried to get that over, and Maya just went up and perfect block to make it 19-11. Stratford, after that Hudson tournament, as I mentioned, they'll play next Tuesday here at against Newman Catholic, and then Thursday, October 9th, they will travel to Merrill to take on the Blue Jays, and then end the season at home with Lakeland in a 7 o'clock contest in a non-conference game. Maya. And hitting it out of bounds with that little set off on the Stratford side on there as Scher put it just out of the reach of a Stratford player, and it went out of bounds and gives Auburndale a 20-11 lead. As a shot by Gracie Schmidt goes out of bounds and makes it 21-11. Serve up by Richardson. And on the net, as backing in, a lot of net calls tonight by Stratford. There just doesn't seem, they know where they're positioned, as Knetter has called for that net call on that. That's got to be about the 5th or 6th net call on Stratford this evening. Nice shot by Zilke to get across. Nice save by Wolf. And a great kill shot by Emily Zilke to make it 22-12. As coming in for the Stratford Tigers is Lila Yoder, and also number 12, that would be Brianna Sheridan, a junior. She'll be back next year. And that serve is out to make it 23-12. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today to get started. And serving for the Eagles is number 6. That would be Goddard. Zilke with a nice kill shot to make it 23-13. Coming back in for the Eagles will be number 13, Maya Katzenberger, and number 18, the libero, Kylie Anderson. As Pankratz is ready to serve. Goes to the back row. Anderson gets it over. As Tria tries to kill shot, and 2 hits is the call by Harry Babcock to make it 23-14. Pankratz, ball up and across the net. Nice block. And off the hands of Elena Steins. As Pankratz making a nice little run here. It's 23-15 now. Wolf gets it across. Pankratz with a nice save. Anderson. Steins out of bounds. You know, I was looking at the other night, I was watching the Wisconsin Badgers against Iowa, and I'll tell you, the Badgers are just on a tear right now. So if you want to watch some great volleyball, college volleyball, Badgers ranked 7th in the nation. Watch them Thursday night. They are just outstanding. You can catch them on the Big Ten Network. We're just about here done in the third set, and it's 23-16, and with a big lead by Auburndale, and you're watching Merritt Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
And Carly Pankratz, as we're away here, quick timeout here as she gets an ace to make it 23-17. Shot up. Wolf with the hit. And a hit by Scher. And they're calling a net on Auburndale also. Number 7 on Sydney Wolf. As I mentioned, a lot of net calls tonight, but there is a lot of action right at that net between the two teams. Wolf. Nice save by Stratford. Wolf. And another nice save, and going out of bounds as Lila Yoder tried to dig that one out, but a set point and match point here, 24-18 Auburndale, and serving is Cher. And shot up. And Wolf. And a great block. Great block by Leonard as Stratford gets the point on it, make it 24-19. And coming in for Stratford to serve is Elena Bangert. And they'll call a timeout. I'm not sure who took the timeout. Actually, Auburndale took it. And so Stratford will have one timeout left, and we're going to take a quick one here also when you're watching Merriwood Conference Volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And we're back here, 24-19, Auburndale. Steins. Wolf gets it across. Pankratz. Shot. Anderson. And Nagel with the kill shot and a win, 25-19, as the Auburndale the Auburndale Eagles take down the Stratford Tigers in the Tiger Den, 25-12, 25-22, and 25-19. Takes 3 games to none, and outstanding performance by the Eagles tonight after that battle they had against Wausau Newman last week. And so Auburndale will move to 2-2 in conference now, and we'll head to a tournament over in Hudson. So we'll be coming back just shortly. We're just going to be talking to the players as head coach Schmutzer does not like to do interviews, so she says give it to the kids, and we'll spend time with a couple of the ball players tonight. I think we'll pick Maya Katzenberger and also Sydney Wolf, as both of them tough on the nets tonight. So we're going to be back in just a bit, and the Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up. Get those delicious cheese curds from Nasonville Dairy and also in Curtis. And we'll be right back, and you've been watching Merriwood Conference Volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here at Stratford as the Auburndale Eagles took down the Stratford Tigers in the Tigers Den here by scores of 25-12, 25-22, and 25-19, and a great job by the Eagles. And with me, Coach decided to pick on these four back here as Elaine is having a little fun over here with Chesney, but she wanted three captains, and I decided to bring in Maya also, and I didn't have enough problems this last weekend putting up with her, and also Sydney also. But girls, a great contest tonight against a very good Stratford team, and we'll start out with since you're first in line here. So great ball game tonight by your ball club.
Yeah, it was. It was a good game. We played really well.
Okay. And I know coming into this now, also, there's only three seniors on this club. Of course, Kylie and also Kennedy Crane and also Sydney, and a very, very young ball club with 8 juniors and a freshman, and a lot of playing time also by Abigail Schmidt also. So it's been a great season so far. You guys landed up winning that tournament up at Spencer just a week ago, and so you've got one coming up now, I guess, against Hudson this weekend. So some great competition. You could meet Stratford again in there, or you could meet Edgar also, is up in that tournament also. So, great season. But also with me is Elena Steins, who does a great job of some nice kills in there also.
Wait, what am I supposed to say?
Well,
you didn't ask a question.
I'm just saying that the kills that you had in this contest tonight was a big help.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Also with us is Sydney Wolf, and Sid, actually you're one of the top players in the conference, I feel, and you're in pretty much every category in the top 5 in every Marywood Conference stats this year, and your kill shots. But how does it feel to be playing with these juniors here?
I'm surrounded by a great team at practice and during games, and it's just been amazing. I wouldn't ask for anything else.
So, it was actually a tough night going against Tria, and also Emily also in the net, and I figured it was going to be a battle with you guys, one of the top kills and also blockers in the conference.
Those girls are amazing players as well, and they worked hard tonight, so kudos to them.
All right. And also with me is Maya Katzenberger. And Maya, great job. Some great kills. I haven't seen a lot of volleyball. Of seeing you guys play and seeing you guys in person is just totally amazing. And some of the great kill shots that you had tonight also.
Thank you. My setter is amazing. And Jalen Shear.
But yeah, with Shear and that, and also with Kylie Anderson back there at the libero also, you guys do a great job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys in the house all at once. Some of you have already been in this, so I'm going to go right down the line. What you guys do is you can work it out of what you want to say. I'll count you guys down. I'll give you guys the microphone.
What are you saying?
We're the Auburndale Eagles, and we're in the house. Meow.
Thank you, ladies. Good luck this weekend. As I mentioned, the Auburndale Eagles will be in action this weekend as they head over to Hudson to play in a great tournament up there. As I mentioned, Edgar will be in that also, along with the Stratford Tigers in that tournament also. So a great win by the Eagles here tonight, winning 25-12, 25-22, and 25-19. For Mike Steinwegner and my producer, Trevor Zaleski, we had a great time here at Stratford. I will be doing the Stratford football game against Marathon Friday night, so check that out also. So for both Trevor and I, have a nice evening, and we'll see you Friday night.